All right, guys, welcome. We got an update video and the return of the tabletop stuff where I come to you and I bring you stuff. Today is an unboxing slash tabletop. And it's gonna be a 308 Jackal build upgrade battle rifle series, blah 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 blah. So let's get straight into it. Right past the intro. All right. Alrighty, let's get this up out of here because nobody needs that. Who needs that thingy right there? Not me for sure. So, last I left off with you guys, I had my list of all the things that I was gonna get and blah, 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 blah. So, my goal with the stock area, first off, let's talk about what I currently have on here and what is going on there. So, right now, this is my current configuration. No stock, upper. Those are the two main components that I still need. I have completed my 80%er. You can see no problems there. Got a couple magazines. Got this one and the Lancer. I'm a bigger fan of the Lancer just because, let's be honest, that fucks right there. Look at that. Oh, man. So that's what I'm probably going to be running in it. I'm still getting the Phase 5 switch thing right there. Hold on, I actually need to tighten this a couple more rotations down until I can't no more. There we go. So we got no more mishaps with magazines. Okay, boom. So yeah, the Lancer, I'm liking that. And I do have the Ambi Strike Industries in there. That's nice so far. I do have a grip that I'm replacing this with. This is the regular Magpul. I think the regular, not the K2. I think just the regular Magpul grip. And I'm replacing it with this right here. This is the rubber K2 Plus. And we're gonna see today also, his first unboxing. These two don't match, but I'm gonna see if this matches the FDE that I have for the stock. So my plan for the stock is to basically, you can see I got the Phase 5 crossed off because that's what I got and that's what I'm talking about today. Got the Strike Industry dropped off there, the trigger disconnector and hammer spring. Let me just add, guys, when you don't have one part, it pisses me off so much. So basically I had the whole trigger pack, but I was missing a disconnector. It's not nobody's fault, not PSA's fault, because PSA is where I bought a lot of the components for this, but I thought I had everything, but I was missing the main disconnector. I'm like, man, and there's a $5 part that was holding up the whole project. So now that I got that, crossed that off, got the hammer spring, another part that I was like, dang, I thought I had two of these, but apparently I don't. Had to get it, got it, good, boom. All this other stuff, minus the, boom, 5X PA scope and anti-glare lens, plus the top red dot that I'm getting. Those two will be the next main components that I get, and then the Phase 5 lever, which it can function without that, but I'm gonna get the Phase 5 lever just to make it so that it is very user-friendly, unlike the Scar. And this is gonna be, in my opinion, the Scar killer. But let's get to it. Let's see what we got, and let's jump on into it. Then we're gonna be talking about what we're gonna do after that. So what it comes with, my receipt and all of that. It comes with this paper. If you want to read that, boom. I'm not reading it. You want to screenshot and read it, you can, boom. Which they're saying they apologize for slow shipping. It took like maybe a week to ship this. Not the slowest, but definitely not the fastest. I think I'm spoiled. Oh yeah, this is definitely beefy. This is beefy right there. I can feel it just off the weight alone. That front is definitely beefy, for sure. So let's get this out there. Yeah, oh nice. Yeah, so this polymer is definitely a lot tougher. I'm curious. We'll see. I guess we'll test that when we get it all. Everything said and done. So this does match this a little bit, which is promising, but it said that it came with all of everything I needed to install it, and it indeed does not. So I still have to buy. I'm gonna probably have to hit them up about this. The lockup is solid though, but let's see, because I can't install this like as it sits right now because I don't have the adapter piece or nothing. Am I missing? Like, did it not come in the box? Gee, what the freak, man? I need to be able to install this and I can't. Like, what the heck? They specifically said it comes with the equipment to install it, and it does not indeed. Maybe I'm tripping. But at least the fucking solid, the lockup is solid. But yeah, this is pissing me off. It indeed does not come with the stuff to install it, and that's why I make these videos, because that is dumb to me. But it looks like it has a set screw to switch the side for the QD. You want to switch that. I prefer my QDs at the bottom, which I don't know how that's gonna work with this, to be honest, but man, I'm pretty upset that I don't have that piece. And this is like way bigger than my lower itself. Like there's gonna be a big, I guess the gap is more for the upper than anything, but still. So that means that I have to buy a freaking parts kit for the 308 stock, which is dumb. That defeats the whole purpose. I didn't want to. Like, I don't want to have to buy the screws and shite. I'm gonna have to call them and see what they say. But yeah, guys, this is kind of disappointing. Sorry about the drastic shift in tone, but yeah, it seems solid though. There's a little bit of wobble, not much, way less than what I could tell there was with their first version without the metal spine. This is all aluminum. So this is aluminum, this is not, but they said they increased so it doesn't bend. So that's good. It's not bending like the other one was. And it actually does lock in place. Let's see if we can. Boom. So that's a solid lock. Can I even? Nope. You can't even get, you literally have to lift it up to get it to unlock, which is good. I like that. It does have a little bit of play right there, but that's to be expected. It's not gonna be perfect. But I'm kind of disappointed it doesn't come with the stuff to install it. Like, that's kind of blowing me right now. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Stay tuned for more. We got more coming. All right, peace. All right, practical editor here, and I've had some time to play with this, and I wanted to mention a couple things. Number one, when I did my unboxing video, I was pretty upset that I didn't get the hardware with it, due to the fact that when this stock first dropped back in January, because the 308 Jackal dropped a couple days after Christmas. So when this thing dropped back in January, I was pretty excited, but I was like, I'll only get this if it comes with the hardware. Otherwise, I'd be better off just buying the PSA kit and then saving up for this as a later upgrade, right? Because I need that hardware. I need the buffer, I need the screw, and I need the end plate adapter, right? So I was like, okay, cool.
When I got this out the box, mines didn't come with this, and I asked F5, like, guys, I specifically asked, does it come with the buffer plate, an adapter tube, and everything that I need? Like, does it specifically come with that? Because I need to know, because I need it for my build, because I'm doing a build and I'm not buying, so I don't already have the hardware. They said, yes, absolutely. Cool. Mine didn't come with it. I was pretty upset about it, but I emailed them and they sent them. They already shipped it out. They said it should have came with them, and I can chuck that up to a couple things. PSA being a bigger company than F5, I think F5 at this point is like a subsidy of PSA because they got a lot of stuff for their guns specifically. So I would say that they're trying to keep up with the demand and they're just swamped. I try to be optimistic instead of pessimistic, so I would say that. No fault on them, stuff happens, but at least they sent it out with no extra charge. I've had companies forget stuff and try to charge me for them to ship out the thing that they forgot or the mistake that they made. But I always try to share my positive examples, not really the negative ones, but I will be posting that first video for sure. When I unboxed it, I didn't have the hardware because I was kind of disappointed in that because I wanted to mount it up. Now, what if I was waiting to go to the range with this, right? What if that adapter piece was the last piece that I needed, right? What if I was like, I was doing a test on a new suppressor or some new 308 ammo and I needed the specific jakl due to like viewer request or something like that. I'd be really, really, really mad. But glory be to God that I was actually pacing this project out. As you guys can see, I've been waiting on this project for about 200 years. I said 200 years. For 2 years to complete. Feels like 200 years. And it probably won't be complete until the end of the year. But that's okay. And when I say 2 years, I mean from like when the time that they announced that they're starting production to the point where it actually came to market, like came to fruition. And then obviously the point to my completion. So still need the upper, still need a couple parts, still waiting on a couple parts to come, but kudos to F5 for fixing their mistake as soon as they made it, being great on communication, because I sent the email at like 9 something in the morning and they got back to me and shipped it already by noon, because I used the same email that they sent like the confirmation and the shipping information to. So kudos to them, appreciate you F5. That being said, I still have some complaints about this stock, but that has nothing to do with you guys. That's more about the ACR in general. I'll make an in-depth video about that later. That'll be probably part 3 about this stock. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. We got more coming. All right, guys. Peace.